Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to day 79 of me journaling my journey to becoming profitable and the best version of myself. Unfortunately, the win streak has come to an end. And the thing that I've been preaching for the past like 5 days about not letting that one losing day wipe away all the progress that we've made, somehow ended up happening today. And today was a lot worse than I anticipated my losing day to be. But I guess, it is what it is. I said success isn't linear and you're going to have those lows that you just have to overcome and then come back stronger. But today, I actually ended up blowing two of my funded accounts, and I only have one funded account left on Lucid, and I passed an eval halfway through. So let's just go over what we ended up doing today. So the first account that I ended up blowing was my Top Step account. And it's because I thought I was trading MNQ instead of NQ. Like MNQ is micros and NQ is minis. And I was only intending to do 4 micros on my account, but I was trading NASDAQ NQ and ended up being 4 minis, which is way too much risk. And literally as soon as I entered my trade, I ended up getting stopped out. And it just blew my funded account instantly because it was way too much risk. And that got me so mad that I just wanted to trade on my other account. And, that just didn't go well because on how much emotion I was on and how mad I was and how much I was on edge, that it just led me to also blowing that one, which is super unfortunate. But it did happen and I have to acknowledge it and move on from it. But it's just really unfortunate because, man, that was just such a dumb mistake. Like, I didn't even notice that I was trading NQ instead of MNQ, and I ended up entering for 4 contracts, which is 4 minis, which is, I was only intending to do 4 micros, but I did 40 micros because I was trading NQ instead of MNQ, and I didn't even notice. But, yeah, then it led me to blow another Lucid account, and thankfully, I still have one funded account left. This funded account, I still have it, and this Lucid eval. After that, I ended up buying an eval, which I probably shouldn't have. Probably shouldn't have traded my at all, but I ended up passing it halfway through. So let's just go over the trade I ended up taking in the beginning. First off, I actually ended up taking. I ended up taking longs, which was not a good idea because of how early it was into market open, but it was actually because off market open, I thought that we inversed this this bearish gap. I thought we inversed it, and I wanted to take longs up until here. But obviously that didn't work, and we ended up flushing. Yeah, literally. I thought that they were gonna inverse this gap. I thought we did inverse this gap. Literally, like there was like 1 second left, and it said that we inversed it, and then on the very last second, we just dipped below it, and we ended up flushing down, which wasn't even good. Like we didn't even like take out any liquidity. We just ended up flushing down. That first trade was horrible. I don't know. I don't know what got into me to take that. It was just very, very poor. Um. So yeah, my first trade was trying to take longs. I was gonna put my stop loss below this bullish fair value gap, but like we didn't inverse it. But I thought we did, and there was literally nothing in our way on the higher time frame, like on the 5 minute. Uh, we had nothing in our way. Like if we were to inverse this, then we were for surely gonna go long and take out that liquidity. But since we didn't inverse it, we respected this 5 minute gap and push lower. But I thought we did inverse it on the very last second. We just dipped below it. But that also like that first trade, even if we did inverse it, it probably wouldn't have been smart for me to take it because we didn't have our manipulation. So I guess I didn't follow my strategy on that one. Um, but yeah, that was just unfortunate. But then how I ended up blowing my account on the Lucid. I ended up taking shorts because we ended up coming down, inversing, like coming from this. Like I wanted to take shorts because we respected this 5 minute gap and inverse this 5 minute gap. So I ended up taking a trade there, and I ended up doing 1 mini, and the 1 mini ended up being a lot more than I expected. Like with 36 points, that 1 mini was a lot. And I was taking shorts up until I wanted shorts up until here to these. To either these lows. Yeah, I wanted shorts up until these lows right here, which I thought was a big draw on liquidity. But I entered off of this candle, and as soon as I entered, we just ended up stopping me out. And I don't remember how much my stop loss was, but it was like a lot of money, and I was super pissed. And I just kept trading, and I ended up blowing it, which at this point I am so like disappointed in myself. Like I already did a lot worse on the day than I expected. Like I was just telling myself, do not let that one day that you don't win ruin all of your progress, but it did, which is really unfortunate. But like we'll come back. We'll get those accounts back in no time, and everything will be fine. So that's when I ended up buying an eval, and I ended up passing it with this trade. I ended up taking longs. After doing all this stupid stuff, we came down into this 5 minute gap, and then I caught an inverse fair value up to the upside with this. What was it, 3 minute, I think. Yeah, with this 3 minute inverse fair value gap right here, I ended up taking it, and I ended up making 1,500 with this trade, which is good. So we have one live account and one eval. I just want to get to 3. I just want to have 3 funded accounts on Lucid and copy trade them both, and I want to go for $300 risk on the funded account. So in order to me to blow the funded account, I would have to lose. In order for me to blow the funded account, I would have to lose 6 trades in a row, which like 6.5, almost 7 trades in a row, which is very unlikely from me. Which obviously, like, I just went on a crazy run for 10 trades in a row, so obviously I have the win rate for it. And if I'm copy trading it over 3 accounts, then if I hit take profit, then I'm making $900, because 3 times 300 is 900. So I'll be making $900 a day with 3 accounts, and I'll be stacking them up. And if I get the accounts to at least 1,500, which would be 5 trades, I could request 750 times 3, a $2,250 payout, which would be amazing. So that's the goal. I want to get 3 live accounts, which I almost have 2, and I'll just need 1 more to get the 3rd, and we should be good. And it's unfortunate. I had 3 live accounts already. Well, I only had 2 on Lucid and 1 on TopStep. But like I basically had 3 with 2 winning days on 2, and the 2 that I had winning days on is the one that I ended up blowing. But it's fine. We still have a decent amount of money in the bank account. We have 4 payouts under our belt. We have confidence in ourselves. It's just really an unfortunate day. I really didn't want this to happen. I literally stated this for the past few days that I didn't want this to happen, but it just ended up happening, which is just crazy. But we're gonna learn from this, and this will shape us into the person that we have to be to just succeed in the future, and obviously not make this mistake again. Definitely is a dangerous place to be when you're on that type of run, like 10 trades in a row. Definitely feel unstoppable. Even though I was trying to tell myself to just like just cool it, just don't do nothing stupid, and I ended up doing something stupid. And unfortunate that it always happens on a Friday at the end of the week, which sucks the most. But it's fine. It's a part of the process. Like, you're not gonna have these funded accounts for life. You just have to use them as a tool, get your payouts from them, and move on. Uh, so yeah, the goal is to just get 2 more live accounts, have 3, and then copy trade them this summer, and then obviously just get more in the process. But yeah, the goal right now, I just want to get 2 more funded accounts. I already have one halfway passed, and I just need 1 more, and then we'll have 3, and then we'll see how things go from there. But I just wanted to make this video, be 100% transparent with you guys. The losing streak is over, but we went on a generational run. I'm really proud of myself for that, and I just hope that I don't make this type of mistake again. Obviously, I'm never gonna mistake NQ with MNQ ever again. Like, I'm literally just gonna check that every single time. And what ended up happening with the Lucid account, which is really unfortunate. I don't know why the 1 mini was so much today. I guess I just didn't expect it to be that much risk because I haven't risked that much in a while. And I guess I just couldn't handle it. But it is what it is. We live and we learn and we move on. And that's just how you should be looking at it. Like, I know before I'd be a lot more like depressed, and this would definitely get to me a lot more. But I've been through this. I know what it's like, and I know that I can come back. It's nothing that we haven't been through before. We've been in tougher situations, and we managed to get ourselves out of it. This is just a little dip in the road to a lot more success in the future. Said the success is not linear. You're gonna have your uptrend, and then you're gonna have a small downtrend, an uptrend, and then a really small like you're gonna have your move and then a little retracement. This is a little retracement, but we're gonna have that big move again. Hopefully we get it by the end of next week, another funded account, but I don't know how it's gonna go with exams, but we'll see. Anyways, that was day 79. I hope you guys had an amazing trading week. I did. As far as today, had 4 winning days this week, 5 winning days last week, and one losing day this week. One losing day in the past 2 weeks, and I erased all of my progress. So don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't let yourself come to this. Just learn from it, and don't let it happen again. And it's crazy that I was just warning myself that this day would come and just to prepare myself. But obviously, I guess I just couldn't handle it. But it is what it is. I'm just being 100% transparent with you guys. This is a part of the journey. You're going to have to go through this type of stuff to get where you want to be. And success is just a matter of time.